The black obsession. Let's talk about it. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you don't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, just slap the dog shit about yourself, cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Let's see what it's hitting for. Shouts out to Antonio.
So as black people as a whole, I feel like it's only right that we all come together and coin a new term, black obsession. Throughout all of history, it
Obsession,
seems
huh?
that racists have a very strange obsession with black people. Now in 2025, every other day there is a new example of this. Recently, a white man went to a all-black barbershop to discuss his black fatigue. I did a video on my second channel already breaking down all of the false statistics and fallacies, but I will say,
Yeah, his whole life is dedicated to proving how white people are victims of black people. You can't make that
he
up.
walked out of that barbershop alive. He did not get kirked. And it's just so strange because these white conservatives walk around like white people shit do not stink. And I'll say this all the time, there is nothing wrong with bringing up the problems in the black community, but also sweep under your own porch first. White America has greater problems than black fatigue. White men only make up about 29% of the population, but guess what? They account for 75% of incest perpetrators, 65% of prostitution johns, 65% of pedos, 60% of kidnappers, 60% of rapists, 77% of child you-know-what arrests, and are half
Cheese
of
pizza.
the mass shooters. So my thing is, you can talk about black problems, but address your own people's problems first. That's my thing. And like I say,
right. Don't talk about black people until you talk about how y'all got them there in the first place and what you gonna do to get them out. Ooh, how about that?
the time, this is exactly what Charlie Kirk did.
So black people make up 13.
They know they don't need to. They know they don't need to help black people get out. Black people could do it on their own, like they did, like they tried to do. You know what I'm saying? And they destroyed it and came with desegregation. Right.
Percent of
Now we're at Great Reset, and we gotta figure it out once again.
American population. Why do they
This is exactly what Charlie Kirk did.
So black people make up 13% of the American population. Why do they commit 55% of all the or 13% of the population, and they commit 58% of all the murder? Number one cause of black death
murders.
in Chicago.
Are you serious?
Other blacks killing blacks.
Are y'all other blacks?
Yes.
I'm going to break this stat down every chance I get for y'all. So they're basing their information off the 2019 FBI crime data stats. And yes, black people did make up 15% of the arrests. Arrests, y'all, not convictions. And do you know which group in America is the most exonerated? Black people at 50%. That is a crazy. And you notice how every time in these clips the stat changed, bro. Like, this is the thing about the Charlie Kirks and the dude that went to the barbershop. The people that they are debating do not really know.
So hold on, because he said black people commit most of the murders in America.
Yeah, they broke up in a bitch, yeah.
no statistics. He went to a black barbershop of older black men who probably never even looked up a crime statistic. And that's why I try to push y'all to go do your own research, know these statistics, in case you ever run into one of these dudes. And then to be honest, you really don't even gotta know stats. All you have to do is a simple Google search and it will debunk those theories. And that's why that barbershop video made me so mad, because those black men, they could have easily broke down all of that stuff. But the thing about it, these racist people know exactly who to argue with, man, I'm telling you. And I just find it so funny how a lot of these racist people love to tell black people to take accountability, but white people are the biggest hypocrites. They seem to never take accountability. It's the same reason every other day we're seeing a new white Christian claim that slavery wasn't bad.
The institution of slavery is not inherently evil. Okay, I'll take it a step further. It is not inherently evil to own another human being.
If you go back in time and get...
It's not inherently evil to own another human being. Oh boy. Oh boy.
rid of slavery from the entire world, you have just...
And going back to that little chart that I showed, that shows that it's probably about even, if you ask me. Because if black people get the most exonerated, white people, it's gonna even out probably. Yeah.
It's impossible.
Which, if you want to argue, black people being a lesser percentage and it evens out is a problem. If y'all want to say, you know, you can argue that. But look at the reason as to why. What's your excuse? Huh? What's the white people's excuse though? Black people actually have a valid excuse for the way that they behave, in a sense. It's no excuse, but on a large scale, what's your excuse? Huh?
It's impossible to say what the world looks like right now. Actually, what we can say is that all of us today would be in a worse spot if slavery never existed at all across the entire globe. Because a change that significant would likely shift the course of events in a way that would mean none of us would even exist. It would be a world full of other people who are not us.
Now, like I said in the intro, there are many examples.
A world full of... How it worked back then, bro, it was about power and control, bro. It was about the rich versus the poor, bro. The rich, the wealthy, they had the slaves. They didn't want to never do nothing. But just be so luxury. And so they made people work for them and build up. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing where the whole world is doing now for the governments. The governments is what started that shit. That those people back then is the government.
Of just how racists are obsessed with black people, I want to show you another one.
Watch the movie Apocalypto. That'll kind of give you a sense. Although they weren't like slaves, I mean, they did kidnap them. And I don't know if they was kidnapped them to be their slaves or they kidnapped them to kill them. But I know they kidnapped them. If y'all ever seen the movie Apocalypto, that's a good movie, bro. It's about like this tribe. I think it's like Mexico or something like that. Mayan tribes or some shit like that. And basically, there was this wealthy tribe. And it was like, I don't even know if that was about slavery. I low-key think it was. I don't know though. I have to watch it again to kind of come up with that conclusion. I ain't seen it in a minute. But I just know that they kidnapped people from their village and took them to their village, you know what I'm saying? And killed some of them and whatnot, you know.
Intro, there are many examples of just how racists are obsessed with black people. I want to show you another one. Now, Angel Reese recently made history by becoming the first athlete to be a fashion runway model. And this is why a lot of racists hate Angel Reese. Aside
Angel
from
Reese did her
basketball,
Dougie,
she
I ain't
has
gonna lie.
pull in many other genres. As you can see in this clip right here, this is on Facebook.
I mean, hey, I hate that that's what it is. You know that's but yeah, get to it, shorty. You know what I'm saying? You're 6'6". It's gonna be hard for you to find a man anyway. So, meh, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. That don't make you a hoe. I feel like this don't make her a hoe. This don't make Angel Reese a hoe. Now, if she keep doing like whole shit outside of like, you know, this is a good business move for her though. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook. She was killing it, man. She looks amazing. Check out this comment right here, though. Jody Moat said, they look scared of a giant sloth. 141
They're
likes.
all tall
Here's
as
some
fuck.
haters,
all them girls
man.
was
Let's go
tall,
to her
bro.
page, though. Potato the salad arms. My goodness. Literally,
No.
she resembles a sloth more than Angel Reese, bro. You can't make this up. That is why I want to get on the topic.
No,
racism
violation.
is nothing but jealousy.
Most people don't like realize this, but all racism is just jealousy that has like mutilated so much that now it's like so evil. Like it's legit like the almost final evil form of jealousy. And I'm not talking about like the systemic racism, like the racism that's in the systems that, you know, keep like black people down and keep them in like certain levels type of thing. I'm just talking about the type of racism that's like in people's brains and their opinions and the biases they held, things like that. They're jealous of the things that maybe like black people are capable of, or the natural like bodies or faces that they're born with, or like, I don't know, maybe even like the influence that black people have on things like entertainment and music,
the presence
and
of black people
sports and arts, like just being jealous of like kind of the culture that the black community holds. And mind you, jealousy is a very normal emotion. Jealousy is a normal human emotion to feel. But then when you don't clock your jealousy, when you can't accept your jealousy, you kind of hide it, and the more you try to hide something, the more it mutilates into something really, really evil.
And this just makes so much sense, because like Cat Williams stated, if I don't like something, I'm not going to pay attention to it. Best believe that. Think about it, bro. It's just black people and black culture are like, you can't get past it. We're just too influential.
And I feel like ever since they added TikTok images, it really exposed what black people have been saying for years about how influential black American culture is like worldwide. And we've been saying that since like even before 2020. Like people keep on calling it TikTok slang, Gen Z slang. Like I'm Nigerian American, but like I know I grew up in America, it's black American slang. And I feel like the TikTok images really just showcases that, because most of the images in the comment sections are just black people being shown. And that goes to show how it's like a physical, in a sense, like a
TikTok
visual
images.
manifestation of what we mean by like the spread of like black American culture. Because these images were once only shared among the black community, and now everybody's using them the same way the slang gets spread, the style gets spread. But because now we see these people are physically like black, obviously, it's easier for people to, I guess, conceptualize it or understand it.
And I want to bring back up my black woman again, you know? Whenever I'm on TikTok and I go under a racist post, they love dropping memes like this. But look at these pictures of the white women. Who do you think they're trying to look like? The big lips, the big butt, like...
Yeah, I hate that lip shit y'all be doing to y'all lips, bro. Like that shit is unattractive to me, bro. Quit doing that shit. That shit don't. You always poking your lips out. I don't like that shit.
Come on, bro. It's always a jealousy thing, y'all. That's all it is.
Definitely not putting no damn lipstick on it, especially not no red shit. Ugh.
Lips, the big butt, like, come on, bro.
Come on,
it's
none of that,
always
boy.
a jealousy thing, y'all. That's all it is. They hate us because they ain't us. I ain't gonna lie, I understand these races, because just look at some of these black women. I mean, not to be a simp or to pander, but my goodness, bro. It really blows my mind how some black men claim that they don't like black women. What the hell wrong with y'all? Now, the same
tweaked out, boy.
about black men as well. A few months ago, there was a trend going around on TikTok when the 6'5" dreadhead starts squaring up because I was running my mouth a little too much. And the song that they were using for the picture was I Won't Back Down. Here's another one. When the 6'4" dreadhead starts squaring up because I started fake whipping him. When the 6'4" light skin starts to square up because I said the hard R one too many times. It's literally giving obsessed, bro. And one thing about me, I do not take these jokes lightly. Time and time again, we see these jokes have a deeper meaning.
They think it's funny within themselves, bro. And it's so weird, bro. Like, bro, I grew up at a white school, bro, going to a white school. That shit was so weird to me. I know I'm mixed, but, bro, I ain't even had my white family growing up, bro. Like, I still don't. But that's just a world that was never keen to me, bro. Never, bro.
It just seems like the fetishization of black men. Like, they're basically talking about their dream man. Light skin, dreads, tall. Like, what is this? Now, my last example I want to bring up is this Young Republican group chat leak. If you don't know what was going on, it was a group chat full of young Republican.
Yeah, don't call them young, nigga. Some grown ass men. They older than me. I'm young, nigga. If anything, I ain't even young. I'm old, nigga. A young nigga would call me young, old, nigga. Shit, my niggas my age call me old already. Shit, one of the shorties I was fucking with called me grandpa, nigga. Like, what? Grandpa, nigga. Yeah, that's because I hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? She ain't like that, no.
They were from the ages of 24 to 35. They grown people. In a group chat, they were talking about the mustache man, immigrants, gay people, and of course, black people. And I seen a TikTok on this situation that was really interesting.
Is that right?
White people are obsessed with black people, which is why racists exist. Because in order to be racist, you need to wake up every day and just continuously think about why you don't like a person or a group of people based on the color of their skin. In response to my video about the young Republican group chat in which they joked about racism, anti-Semitism, gas chambers, I got several responses like this saying, you're acting like black people don't talk about white people the same way we talk about you in your group chats.
No.
Black people do not think about white people at all. And I know that's probably hard for you guys to comprehend because you think about us so much. Our lives do not revolve around what white people are doing, what white people are saying. We do not talk about you guys when you're not in the room. We don't talk about you even when you are in the room unless you do something. Half of the comments.
I ain't gonna lie though. There is black folks that will talk about if a situation came up or whatever. They talk crazy about white folk now. You know what I'm saying? But it's free game out here, bro. Come on, this is a motherfucking America, boy.
You see from black people, including myself, that is online.
Black folk got something to say about white folk. Just shut up and listen. You know what I'm saying, though?
Response to you guys doing or saying some crazy shit. And in reality, the only thing that black people want is to be left alone by white people. But you guys won't leave us alone because you think about us all the time. And if you don't believe me, maybe you'll believe someone who looks like you.
Black people want to be left alone. They don't want revenge. They don't want to replace us.
Right. Just want equality.
They just want to live life in peace, the way they want to live. They want family, they want love, and they want to live in a society where they know they belong here. They want society to also know that they belong here.
That's not culturally a thing.
How the fuck can you look at a person and see, he's not even human. He's black. He's not even human. What the fuck what is this? What the fuck was the world, boy? Yeah.
But apparently it's something you do, so you think
a slave is not, it doesn't even matter if they're black, because they done slavery everywhere, apparently. That's what they say. Was it black people only, or ain't no telling. But man,
we are sitting around.
Slave is not even a human. Get the fuck out of here.
Pondering about what you're doing. This goes back to why white women think that they're the manager.
That's like having no care at all until it happens to you type shit. You know how like you can look at, like, you can see all this shit on the fucked up shit on the news and you don't cry, you don't feel no emotion about it. But until something happens to you though, then you feel some type of way. Now you gonna step in, now you gonna say something, now you gonna do something. You know what I'm saying though? So not feeding that nigga, hitting him with the, you don't feel that pain. It's not you. You don't have to go through that. You don't feel that. That's their mindset, man.
You can come question black people and what they're doing. You can stalk us outside. You can have all these thinks and thought pieces about how we exist. And it's like, I've never really understood it. But it's because you guys are infatuated with the idea of, one, us being free citizens to think, vote, have jobs, and make money. Two, we're not subjugated by you literally like we used to be. Three, it's like a weird obsession where you want to be liked by us and you want us to think that you're cool. And four, a combination of all the above. But sorry, to answer your question, no, we do not have group chats where we sit around talking about white people. I hope that helps you on this beautiful Sunday. Stay blessed.
That's it for this video though, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. I just want to say I appreciate y'all. We hit 80,000 subscribers yesterday, and man, bro, 100K is right there. I say this all the time, man, but listen, I got y'all back. I got the black community back. You'll never hear me going up against the grain. I'ma hold us accountable, but also I'm not gonna let people just try to dogpile on us. You get what I'm saying? But no more talking, man. If y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out me talking about the real black fatigue.
Hey man, y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. We on the road to 100 KOK. If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9.